Here's what you have to do. This is my new theory. Identify the vampire in your life. Find the vampire. Identify the parasite.
Well, it doesn't have to be that you have parasites in life. It is possible that you could have gotten lucky and there's no parasites and you get off groovy.
Sure, no, I'm not saying everyone's got one.
But if you got one.
If you're walking around with those fucking vampire blues, you've got the fucking heavy heart and you can't feel happy and you feel bad, there may be an action that you need to take that you're afraid to take. That's the vampire. And you've got to fucking...
Not even a person.
Oh, no, I mean, it's a situation.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
find the vampire in your life.
Yeah, find the life-sucking situation that you're afraid to kill. And the reason I say vampire is because vampires only go where they're invited. And generally, the situation that you're in, you invited it in. You invited this thing into your life, and now it's sucking your life energy and your blood and your happiness away. And a lot of times, you'll try to believe, you'll try to convince yourself that this thing is not a vampire. But in your heart, you know. You're a servant to a fucking bloodsucker. You're a Renfeld. This thing is like sucking your life essence away. Sometimes it's doing it with a trade. Quite often, there'll be a bad trade. You'll be, whatever the situation you're in, you'll feel like you're in the situation. It's worth it. It's kind of bad, but it's totally worth it. This happens with jobs quite often, where you're like, well, but it's good enough. That's the vampire. You got to take a fucking stake and drive it into its heart. How do you kill a vampire? 2 ways. Direct action. You don't kill a vampire by making up with a vampire. You don't kill a vampire by having a sit down talk with a vampire. Put a stake in its heart. The other one is light, sunlight. Truth, light.